Good evening, Scare fans! This week, we're playing Session 5 and the penultimate episode of They Came from Devil's Reef.
I guess.
Last week, our fan-favorite Frantically Fantastic Fellowship relieved the vile Gilkin Mansion of its remaining dose of forced fishkin transformation fluid and freed two would-be sacrifices from the Cult of the Wave Ascendant. After which, they burned the mansion to ashes and made a furious and frantic foray through the town, outrunning or overrunning Gilkin all the way to the docks. Sadly, along the way, the janitor was killed and the Master Chief was briefly out of commission due to rage and grief.
It's terrible.
After a bit of a technical mishap, their truck ended up in the ocean. Things happened. So the doc managed to make it amphibious in the nick of time. Floating to shore on the reef, they finally accessed the underground prison and began exploring, only to come face to face with beings from another world. So everyone, gather in a little closer to the fire. It's very cold and dark out there, and we have another terrifying tale to tell you. I am Tyler Eldritch Echoes on the web, and I will be your director tonight. Our Scream Kings and Queen are all here, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Tell us who you are and who you're playing.
That's Space Lord PJs. I'm playing Master Senior Chief Larry Lawrence, the survivor who hates fishmen.
And I feel like he might really want a hot dog, and I'm not sure why.
That sounds right.
Yeah, now I want a hot dog. Great, thanks. Wait, that was my fault. Thanks. Anyway, so hi, I'm Sarah, and I can be found at Neat Sullivan or Neat & Co Designs all over the interwebs. Feel free to haunt me, stalk me. No, take that back. Just haunt me. That's fine. Yeah, and I will be playing the ingenuitive, face-changing, accent messer-upper Alex Koshkin.
Is
Her
Alex
accent's
enigmatic?
fine. She's got that enigmatic, probably. Yeah, that's a good word. Oscar, her accent's fine. It's that yeehaw accent from Tucka, Tennessee, or whatever it is.
From their yeehaw blood?
Yeah,
Yes.
her yeehaw blood.
Indeed.
Kentucky.
Kentuckistan.
Kentucky. Kentuckanoi?
Kentuckanoi. There you go.
Oh no.
Kentuckoslovakia. I mean,
Kentucky Noi.
Hi, I'm Steve.
the Kentucky Union.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Off the rails! Off the rails!
Hi, I'm Steve. I am playing Dr. Franklin, the mostly no-nonsense science man who doesn't eat food, apparently.
No, he ate that hush puppy once.
He ate that one hush puppy that one time.
Yeah, that you didn't let Jim steal from you.
I mean, Jim had many hush puppies.
It's true.
And I guess that means I am Devin. I'm going to be playing Jim, the everyman who's a little bit fishy lately.
Okay.
I like how he guesses.
Great introductions.
he's Devin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're
Jim got
professionals.
infected. That's right. He did.
I'm not infected. I just got a
We
little
got-
radioactive leak in my pants.
Yeah, there was some radioactive poison.
The plywood stopped it, though, so
But
everything
yeah,
is
that
fine.
piece of plywood stopped
Exactly.
it.
The plywood. That's right. Yeah.
Everyone
Right.
knows the radioactive power or protection powers of plywood.
Right.
Now that
And
everyone
cardboard.
knows who we are, shameless plugs time. And rescue this sinking ship. Just kidding.
Nah.
Please remember to like and subscribe to
I'll just
Vorpal
turn it
Tales
into an amphibious device.
and the Onyx Path on YouTube. Follow Vorpal Tales in the Onyx Path on Twitch. Leave comments. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon, which is patreon.com/VorpalTales. Share the love and help us keep all these awesome stories and games going. You can find our crew when we aren't here on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Vorpal Tales, and on our website, VorpalTales.com. We play a bunch of games. Currently, Mage 20th Technocracy Reloaded on Mondays, Descent into Avernus on Thursdays, Mutants Masterminds on Fridays, and starting next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel, we will be playing They Came from Beyond the Grave in support of the new Kickstarter. It's going to be awesome. Well worth your time to look at it. Check it out. Get the book. It's awesome. If you love this game, you'll love that one. It's the sequel to this game and an homage to the horror of the 60s and 70s from Hammer Studios and Amicus Pictures and Roger Corman. If you're a genre fan, more than worth it. Come check it out. See for yourself starting next week. Also, a special thank you to Onyx Path Publishing for always being involved with streamers of their games and making awesome games for us to play. Additionally, thanks to Sirenscape, because you can't have a B-movie game without a B-movie music score. And last but not least, thanks to my brother at N8MIDD for an endless list of custom Roll20 sheets that we use to show awesome dice rolls, including this one. Finally, make sure you check out all the other awesome shows on this channel, and go check out their channels too, because they're all worth it. Enough plugs. Let's get to the reason we're all here. Fasten your seatbelts, kids. It's going to be a bumpy night. People need aspirations. Many were fulfilled last week. We have to take care of that first. Who needs to aspirate?
I still have my tell off a senior officer, torpedo a giant aquatic monster, long aspirations of see a mission through with everyone surviving, and drive a submarine into a giant sea creature.
And after you drive it in there, I'll break it.
There you go.
All right. Who still needs them?
I
Greg
need
was
two
burning a
more
lot.
short aspirations because last week I both saved the crab and I exploded something with science.
And I need one because I shot one in the face.
Mine are the same. Confirm a conspiracy theory to be true. And showing up with a big fan to help a situation.
Showing up with a big fan?
Yeah.
So, Doc Frank,
Like-
what are we going to do about yours?
So my long term right now is still complete a full autopsy of an alien creature. I have not been able to do that yet. I think I would like to inspect alien tech since we're going to be interacting with Greys in this scene.
Okay.
Is that okay with everybody?
Sounds good.
And then are we getting to? Do we believe we're getting to the submarine sometime in this session?
Absolutely.
I want to. I want to increase the knots the submarine moves at to assist Master Chief in ramming a sea creature. I want to make the submarine move faster with science.
You want to give the sub NOS.
Submarines still move at knots, right?
No, I'm saying NOS, like NOS.
Yes! Yo, yes! I want to give the submarine NOS. I want to create a nuclear submarine.
A submarine hyperdrive.
So, it may or may not already be nuclear, but making it accelerate beyond its limits, sure, write it down.
All right. That's me.
Everybody else good? Full up? Ready to go?
I need one.
I need Dr. Franklin to just write that down as just living his life a quarter mile at a time. That's the aspiration.
Since we're dealing with Greys, can my aspiration to not get probed?
No, because aspirations can never be negative. They must be action items.
Okay.
Your short-term aspiration is to violently escape an attempted probing.
It doesn't have to be violently, but escape is fine.
It's
why
Jim.
say violent?
Violent.
Man.
No, the only violence I was thinking of was maybe taking the probe and beating one of the Greys over the head with it. But my character's not close combat related, so escape, probing.
Throw it.
Plus, I
at
can't
them.
guarantee it'll result in a shootout.
True.
Escape experimentation by aliens. Yes. right.
Yes. Escape alien experimentation.
Everybody else is full up and good to go.
actually, just thinking about it, is confirm a conspiracy theory to be true a little too loose? Because technically, I guess the conspiracy behind the Gilman would have been true.
That's a good point. Alex did kind of help confirm that conspiracy theory.
That wasn't the conspiracy theory because there was no evidence it was being buried.
Even though it was buried in an underground bunker?
Correct, because there was news of what happened in the 20s.
So I keep it, but should I elaborate?
I would, because I don't know that there's going to be any startling revelations.
We've
That's
already
it.
seen a lot of Gilmans, so
Have a startling revelation.
That'll suffice, yes.
there's no such thing as Gilman. Not true. I just saw one yesterday.
But because
There's
that's
no-
long term, I'll tell you which one qualifies.
Startling revelation. There's no such thing as Kentuckawachi Stan.
Your startling revelation, not Alex's.
I ain't
Okay.
never heard of that place to begin with, y'all.
My
No.
my long term is keep my country I'm officially spying for secret. So far.
So,
I feel like
you're outside
Alex
this
just
crystal-
wants to tell somebody, and all you got to do is just be, Alex, where are you from, actually?
I cannot confirm or deny whether that was actually something we talked about weeks ago, but it's too late now. Moving on. So you're standing in front of the special project store you're trying to break into when the alien grays float out from down the hallway, all glowy and weird, and that's where the cliffhanger left. They stop. There's 3 of them, 1 in the front, 2 flanking it. They look at you. They float. What do you do?
Ah.
Do y'all float in peace?
They're just kind of staring at you so far.
I don't know why that got me, but it did.
I think we all just kind of stare at the floating creatures awkwardly, and then
No.
Jim says, "Do you float in peace?"
Master Chief's gonna say, if I'd known you were coming, I would have baked you a sweet roll.
But you're not making a dice roll. It's not going to help you.
I'm
Get
just
out.
gonna say it anyways.
All right, then.
No, that's his seduction of the alien.
Right.
Oh man.
So they just sit there and stare at you, and you just sit there and stare at them. And you hear a voice in your mind, Jim. Fascinating subject. Would you be willing to return with us to our ship for experimentation and exchange of information?
What kind of experimentation are we talking about here? And what kind of information?
What are you talking about?
We'll trade you the
Experimentation?
secrets of our technology.
What?
Secrets of your technology. Yeah. Okay.
Jim's talking to himself out loud, by the way.
Yeah, what are you
Backing up
talking
though. What kind of knowledge? I mean, and sorry, experimentation. That should
Jim,
be
what the hell are you talking about?
I'm
That-
talking to him.
Master Chief, I believe they're communicating with Jim and
Let
offering
me,
him.
let me talk to them in peace.
Jim, accept their technology. This is important. This could advance science dramatically. Well, possibly 8 years into the future.
I think perhaps the Jim has just lost it.
Your compatriot makes assumptions that are not accurate. You would return with us, but you would never again return to Earth. We would take you to our world and show you paradise of which you could never dream.
Flying to meet my parents?
What? Jim, what are you talking about?
They said they can show me paradise.
We could, in fact, extract information about your progenitors from your DNA and create clones of them on our world.
Guys, they told me I can meet my parents.
That doesn't sound right.
Jim, your parents, you have none that you have said. Not even dead, you just don't have them. They don't exist.
So you're saying that they're lying to me?
Jim.
I shouldn't listen to them. I
No,
should
you
not.
never. You never listen to an alien offering you probing versus information. What's wrong with you?
I just don't
They're
think
awaiting your
that's...
answer, Jim.
If we're supposed, if this is an experiment, well, I don't make the rules. I just test them, and I'm gonna shoot them with my ray gun.
Holy crap.
Dang.
That escalated quickly.
They went from saying paradise, and then you guys are telling me that's not gonna work. And I'm like, so they're lying, so they're bad. Okay, so I shoot them with my ray gun. And
Flawless logic.
and the I don't
black
make
and white world.
You pull the trigger, and nothing happens. And it says in your mind, that is our device. It does not work on us.
Oh, guys, this is they're good. Wait,
We take your hostile response as a negative, and you would not wish to travel to our world away from this cesspit. Well, that is fine, and we will not force you. We are going to leave now, however. Do not try to stop us. Then they turn and start floating towards the lift.
Jim, let me see that really quick.
I hand him the gun and I say, they told me it's theirs and they don't want it to work.
I want to look at his ray gun really quick and see if I can find some sort of failsafe, like, device, anything that looks like that it's the thing that negates it.
You
from
just want me to
working.
kill alien greys, don't you?
It's not a failsafe, Dr. Franklin. They're immune to the energy source.
Can I change the energy source? Can I reverse the flow? Can I
Not before they get to the lift without extreme hazard.
Reverse the polarity.
I'm going to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow like a good
You
doctor.
can try, but if you try to rush it to get to it done before they get to the lift, there's a high probability it's going to explode in your face.
You know, fortune favors the bold.
And this is how Dr. Franklin dies. I like it. Okay.
Doc, I really don't see a reason that you need to be okay.
All right, Doc, I'm gonna just stand over here and I take about just 5
As soon as
steps
he
back.
starts pushing buttons, the three of you hear it hum like a winding up engine. And it starts glowing cherry red. So if you're not already backing away, you probably should.
Perhaps we go now, yes?
Tyler,
Leave
can you
the
do me
gun,
a really quick
run away.
Can someone do me a really quick favor?
Mm.
I need someone to look up and help me out with weird science trope under the science, under the scientist section, because I believe I actually get bonuses to dealing with alien technology.
That would be cool.
It's searching now.
Appreciate you guys.
Told to look for weird science, and it took me to weapons. Good job, Adobe Acrobat.
Tropes, weird science. You aren't even sure what it does. Roll 1 extra die on actions when you're using an alien device, weapon, console, meta pack, when you lack any familiarity with it. Sorry, even win. So, +1 on alien tech, basically.
Okay, I'm going to add a +1 to that, and I'm going to use one of my science trademarks, smartest person in the room, to get an extra 2 on top of that. And blow that. So
The book is failing. Ignore my face. Can you carry on? Roll science plus intellect.
Science, intellect, +3, which will give me a total of 13 dice on this roll.
Wow.
Notice, audience, I did not tell him how many complications he has. Roll it.
And if it were me, you'd botch this roll.
Oh, I'm going to. I can already tell.
No. You know what I mean when I say botch. I mean a
A
full-blown.
full-blown straight botch.
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
mean fail. He means
I know. Here we go.
11 dice, and I'll roll negative
13 dice coming up now.
13.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of success.
That is
That's-
7 successes.
And you missed it by 3.
the device does
Probably.
not explode, but the device is not able to fire on the aliens. However, you have managed to overpower it for him to shoot other non-aliens.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
I slowly reapproach and say, "Are you sure it's safe, Doc? Is it still cherry red?"
The device is perfectly functional. Even more so. It is now more perfect.
And that plywood's holding intact.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh.
Although I
re-equipped the
could
dog.
not, well, I could not change the energy source to.
Oh, you did. It's not firing lightning anymore.
Oh, I did
You
change.
accomplished that.
It
Yes.
now shoots black holes.
Microwaves.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna get real gross around here.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty.
We're gonna microwave some fishmen. Yes.
Hey guys, why does it smell like the office after lunch?
Also, you get no enhancements to your next roll because that was the target number.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Jeez.
You can still machine gun them if you want, but they're leaving.
I mean, if they're leaving, we got bigger fish to fry. That's all I'm saying.
Where's that sub again?
I missed the days when we
You don't know.
fried the
You're trying.
calamaris.
You were overriding the security system for special projects when they came floating out of the hallway.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to special projects first.
I don't want to let these things leave.
Better make a decision quick because the lift is ascending now. Slow lift though.
Master Chief, they're
What?
trying to take people away from
They didn't take anyone.
They're trying to.
Maybe they'll take a fishman. Who knows?
Well, I mean, we still got that some Molotov cocktails lying around.
Look, we need to deal with the problem at hand. Those three guys, I don't know. They could just be dudes in suits. Who
Stop
knows?
addressing.
We've seen some weird stuff today.
I stop addressing Master Chief, and I will turn to Jim. Jim, you're a genius.
I reach into my pack and pull out Molotov cocktail and a jar of olives, and I say, "For which part?" Oh yeah. I hand him the Molotov cocktail, and I open the jar of olives. I just start chowing down. Aliens made me a little hungry.
Doctor, I'm gonna have to advise you against this again.
They're taking people consensually. They ask and they do not take by force.
It
I
is
think
true.
we
They
are
did
all
ask
right.
Jim.
They did ask me. They just told me in paradise with my
We
parents.
have no idea
Right.
if they were lying or not. We just
They're-
didn't want them taking
Wait.
Jim.
They're
They're
clearly
They're really big olives too, Jim.
They are-
That's the important part of this scene.
they are clearly lying, and they are attempting to kidnap people under false pretense to do the experimentation on people by an alien race. This could be an advanced scouting party. This could be an advanced research team that we have the opportunity to take out now. Have I not taught you just how dangerous science can be in the right hands?
Yeah, speaking of science, we're gonna go through this door and we're gonna figure out what was going on here. Forget those three. Let's go.
Right now, the aliens have done nothing very scary. So right now, we go after the people
They're
that are
floating
becoming the
aggressively.
fish. I thought they were floating in peace.
floating.
I feel like Dr. Franklin's a little bit prejudiced against
Yeah.
I mean,
grays from Mars.
They lied to me and all about my parents, but I mean,
They tried to use your parents against you, Jim.
The lift is almost out of range. Time for talk is over. Do something or don't.
I handed you the Molotov cocktail. It's on you if you want to throw it.
Oh, you handed it to me?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
handed you the Molotov cocktail, and I opened up my jar of my jar of
Ah.
olives.
Big fat olives,
Yeah, so I'm just sitting there popping them in my mouth as you're
like a chipmunk.
you're sitting there talking, and I'm just like, What hey, Doc? What I'm happy now.
It's the right thing to do. No.
Just get this through your little hive mind, Doc. I'm gonna try to convince him he's wrong.
So here's the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're rolling your dice. You gonna let him try to keep convincing you, Doc?
Yeah,
I was
because the
literally
lift's
about to
going
throw
away.
it right now.
That's yeah. If you let him talk, they're out of range.
Oh, then no. If this is the last moment, then
All right, aim plus dexterity.
I'm not.
Wait, no,
arranged-
this is a grenade. I apologize. Athletics plus dexterity.
I'm not a ranged
should be good.
person.
This should be good.
That's why I wanted
Let's see
Jim.
who
to-
you set on fire.
This is why I wanted Jim to throw this.
Hey, I tried with the ray gun. This was on you. I wanted to eat my jar of olives.
Yeah.
Nice. One to the rewrite pool.
1 dice to the rewrite pool, the Molotov cocktail. He throws it and it goes behind him. And Alex, I would like to know, when this scene began, what was Alex wearing?
When this scene began, was I still in fish person costume?
It's up to you. You
No,
can
I was
change
in
it
a
now.
shark suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
And
changed
what
out
are you
last
what are you
week.
in now? Because suddenly you're not in the shark suit.
Suddenly, I'm now in an evening gown for no apparent reason.
You turn around, Doc, and Alex is in an evening gown looking at her wow, I'm still bad at that. At their shark suit, which is now in flames on the ground. And Alex is looking at the shark suit and says,
Can't believe that. That was my very, very best shark suit. You know everyone likes shark dress person.
She was left shark. I don't think that's a
"Shark
meme
dress
yet.
person." So back to that door.
Have to order a new one now.
Obviously, once again, this just proves that none of you have my back, and you leave
There
me
it is.
alone
There it is.
in these situations when I very clearly make my point. I understand now very clearly. We can continue.
Alex had your
forward.
back. Alex was standing right behind you. That's how
Doc, you were
Alex's
the
shark
only one
suit's
here
gone.
that really wanted to go after those aliens. So
Right,
I
I
did
was
have
left
your
alone.
literal back.
I was left alone
ma-
in my correctness as usual.
And
You
then you
made a
throw a
choice, and the
Molotov
majority
No,
said
cocktail.
no.
Master Chief, Alex, Jim, carry on. I'm gonna stand over here and do some calculations.
please do.
So,
You threw the cocktail at me.
so what the
That is
doctor's
the
trying to
best
say,
way to be Huffy ever. Calculations in the corner.
he wants us to leave him alone again. That's what he just said.
Exactly.
Like
Making his own life
usual.
choices.
Like usual.
So
He
you had
owes
actually
me-
gathered enough successes to open that door when the Greys arrived. The door pops open in the middle of your discussion. Just slides open with the Star Trek noise.
Cool. I go in.
Happy little door noise.
You go inside. This area is undisturbed. There's no one in here, but it wasn't overrun by the prison break.
Special projects.
Yes.
Dr. Franklin,
Is
you
there
own a
a-
new shark suit.
Special projects directory.
So, the door opens to a hallway, and there's only 2 doors in the hallway. One on the left, one on the right. They're both oversized, so you can get large things in and out. The hallway is also very, very wide, too. Like 30 feet wide.
Is there a
Can I-
terminal or desk or anything?
Nope. Just those 2 giant sliding doors. Lights all work, though. Nothing's broken in here, unlike everywhere else in the prison.
Can I use one of my tropes to find our way around a bit better?
I mean, you could try,
I
but there's
believe
only
this.
2 doors.
I believe this is a pick left
Oh.
or right.
Yeah. You want to go left? You want to go right?
Jim thinks really hard and he says, well, everyone always says to do the right thing and do the right thing and do the right thing. So let's go right.
I
You walk
perhaps
up-
think that we go left. No, I mean, I did not say that. Right, always the right wing.
No,
I
left is
see what
always
you
right.
did there. Okay. So, you go to the right-hand door and it slides open for you, Jim, and inside is just a whole array of computer terminals with chairs in front of them. 50
Jack!
computer terminals. You know, the monitor is like 15 square feet, but it only has 3 inches of actual glass, and it's spitting out tape. Yeah.
I think we found your room, Doc.
There's notes and folders everywhere. Filing cabinets all over the place.
There's a bunch of words and science.
Is any
stuff.
are any of the loose folders labeled anything that sounds important?
There are way too many to tell without a search. You'd have
Huh.
to give me. You'd have to give me an open character sheet. What's it going to be for in here? Let's do resolve plus technology. See what you find. Resolve for the patient's technology. Or in the Master Chief's case, I would allow command because military.
It's gonna be the
All right.
Sentinels. Oh shit!
Wow,
Alright.
nice.
Oh, dang, that certainly beats whatever I think I could do. But I'll glance around, see how badly Jim does. Holy shit!
Not
I'm
bad.
not used to these. I'm not used to these rolls.
So, so between the two of you, you easily find the information necessary before the doc even gets in there.
Oh, I wasn't
Sorry, Doc.
going.
But Doc,
Wait,
this is like
are
your holy grail.
Are you staring entirely in the other wing still? Because that's gonna matter.
Oh, I'm sitting at like I go through the door and I'm just kind of staying like within.
Okay, so you're in the hallway in special projects.
Yeah, like I'm staying with them, but
Okay.
staying back. I'm just being huffy and
That's what I needed.
upset. Yeah. No, you want to
It
look.
would have made a huge difference. It would have been hilarious.
You want to look at the documents? Then you can look through the scientific documents. Obviously, you all know.
No
more
one
than me.
listens to the scientist.
Exactly.
As
No
soon
one
as-
listens to
as-
the scientist.
As soon as you finish typing in the last command at the terminal to gather the information you need, you set off some kind of failsafe. And all the lights turn red in the facility, and alarm klaxons start going off in the areas that aren't completely smashed. And the double doors back to the main part of the facility slam shut.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I see
Huh.
that would have been important.
You hear other doors slamming shut also, but not in this
I kind of want to be on the other side of the door now.
wing.
Jim, what did you do?
I just press buttons like I normally do. Doc didn't want to touch anything, so I don't know what I did. I think
The
I broke
information
it.
you find tells you only two things, well,
Oh, dang.
maybe three things of a certain special importance. Number one, they were already planning to try to deal with the city once and for all, the city under the ocean that we were referring to, where the Gilkin are massing for their assault of the mainland. And they had developed a special warhead that could be attached to a torpedo in the submarine to do so. It's in the other room. Two, it has the instructions for the submarine itself for unlocking it and how to pilot it, because it's an experimental nuclear submarine. Not that nuclear submarines are experimental, there are some by now, but this one's cutting edge for the time.
Interesting. Okay.
And last but not least, it talks about how it has a lot of descriptions about the other creatures that were kept here that you can follow up on in future movies. The end.
So we're locked in.
You're locked into this wing, not this room.
Okay. Oh, so we can make it to
So
the
we
other
can go
one.
to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's All right, guys. Let's go. There's a submarine in the other room. We should be able to get into.
No. The submarine's not in the other room. The warhead you need to attach to a torpedo in the submarine is.
Oh. The warhead.
You head into the other room, and it's actually just a very large warehouse area with a whole bunch of equipment for building and experimenting on weapons and heavy machinery equipment for machining and lathing and all of that good stuff. And in the middle, on an oversized pallet jack, is a warhead, bright yellow with hazard signs all over it.
How are
Just
they gonna get
just the
this?
tip, just the head.
Just looking around, like, were they going to wheel it out of here? Like, what?
Yes, they were going to grab that pallet jack. It's one of those power lift ones, and then pull it out, go to the elevator, go down to the sub, and load it. That's very much what it looks like. Which apparently is how you're going to have to do it, which is going to make your descent slow and arduous. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that.
Yeah, sounds fine.
I just want to point
Also,
out that
it's got a
I
sign spray painted on it that says "Dangerous, explodes easily."
looked up... Awesome. I do
So
wanna
we need
point
to
out that
styrofoam pack this thing.
I looked up when the first nuclear submarine launched. Holy crap, 1954. I did not know
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to wrap this in packing peanuts.
Yeah, is there like a crate with some straw or hay, or does it look like they were just gonna wheel it carefully?
They're just going to wheel it carefully. This was an organized lockdown military facility. What could have gone wrong?
Right.
Nothing at all.
All right,
That's
Jim,
okay.
I'm gonna need you to get on that dolly there. Rest of you. Doc, what do you make of this?
Oh, you want my expert opinion now?
I'm gonna need you not to be an asshole, yeah, and sit in the corner and pout. Look at the goddamn warhead.
I will examine.
That was the thickest of books too. It made a real crack when he shut it.
The title is just Franklin's Formulas.
Yeah. Thousands of them.
Let me look at this device here.
Little do you know, somewhere buried in that book is a cure for common cold. Anyways,
All right, so yeah, can I
Yeah,
examine this?
if you hit it too hard, it'll explode and kill you all and level this entire facility.
Okay, that's kind of what I assumed.
But if you could get to the sub, I'm pretty sure you could attach it to the missile because it is just a warhead. You just got to attach it to the body of the propellant.
Okay. As expected, this is a very crude and inaccurate device. The smallest of bumps, bounces, disturbances, and this entire facility, along with us, will be vaporized. That's scientific terminology.
And that's when the whole prison shudders and you hear a ringing explosion from somewhere far below you, and everything tilts a little.
Shakes and look at the device.
Oh. Jim, get on that dolly and let's go. Does it look like one person can push this, or does it need multiple people?
I don't know. Jim, you gonna try?
Jim looks at the dolly, looks at the thing. Is there actually it's on a pallet, you said, right?
A powered pallet jack that kind of has a little battery hook to it to help relieve some of the weight for you.
Okay.
Like a really big version of the one you'd see at Walmart or Lowe's.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, yeah.
At
Jim
generic big box store.
Jim will totally try and drive that thing. And when he kills you all, I told you so.
What's your strength, Jim? Or
One.
your might, sorry.
One.
Your might is 1. Can't do it on your own.
Okay. Hold on. Jim will start to try and push it, and he does that thing where his feet will slide on the floor.
I have a weird question. You're dead, Jim. Would a might of 3 be able to move this?
Yes.
Can I do might and science to physically move this, and with the knowledge of how to not bump it and set it off?
That doesn't require science. It's just you need to be strong enough to pull it because it weighs a lot, even on the pallet jack.
Okay.
You realize the best way not to bump it is not to rush and not to tilt, not to let anything hit it. By tilt, I mean tip it over dramatically.
Sure. Okay.
Like if you hit a little crease in the floor and it went dump, it's not going to explode. But if you hit it with a hammer, it's going to explode.
Right. Okay.
So we shouldn't let Master Chief try and mess with it.
I'm not touching this. Jim, is Jim carrying a weapon?
Yes, I'm carrying.
Yeah, he
a
has the
power
microwave gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jim, I'm gonna need you to take point then. Move
All right.
What is
bit
he
up ahead
pointing
of
at?
us. Like point of a
Green.
spear. He's in front. He's watching the hallways for us.
Yes, Jim is the mighty spear.
I mean, I don't know if I would. Yeah, sure. Anyway, Alex.
Spear pickles, maybe.
Alex, watch behind us, and then I'll follow
Jim
along. With
pulls
the
out a
doctor.
pickled spear.
I will gladly watch your behind.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right,
Yes.
let's go.
All right, you all start heading out towards that main door, and you're like, "We're gonna go." Oh, right, this is locked. We're locked in. Shit.
Alex, can you open that door?
Perhaps, but you owe me new shark suit, so until you promise it.
How about this? Jim will catch you a shark. We will skin it and make a suit for you.
Do you have any idea how technologically advanced that shark suit was?
Building tips more.
All right, I'll open door. But you owe me new shark suit.
I will find something scientifically advanced to put inside of your new shark suit. I have several new ideas I think that I can put inside of mundane clothing to make them more scientifically viable.
Good. I hope you can match the laser beam eyes. That was my favorite.
Slow blink. All right. Roll dexterity plus larceny.
If I can, navigate my screens. 1 success. Oh god.
You were able to get the door open because you'd already bypassed this door once. You had no complications.
Thank goodness.
Good.
The door slides open and you see the lights are flickering on and off everywhere. But because of your reading of the map from last session, you know which way to go to get out. So you start heading that way, but you have to take the slow way because the lift went up and it's still up.
This is why we need to stop the aliens.
So first you go to the emergency stairwell and you look at the stairs, you look at the warhead, and you're like, nope.
Mm-mm.
And then you go to the emergency, what do you call it?
Is there a freight elevator?
That's it. Freight elevator lift, yes. Has no power. It's not broken, just has no power.
Perhaps one of us can fix this.
Can attach the warhead to the power source.
we got us a microwave battery gun though.
There it is. Nailed it.
Doc, can't you plug this thing into the elevator? And well, I mean, it might go supercharged, but hey, it'll be the fastest you've ever gone anywhere.
Now we are cooking with microwaves.
That's stupid. Nobody's gonna cook with a microwave.
What is this figure of speech? I know it is impossible.
Can I science the hell out of this situation?
You can, science plus intellect.
Chad is cracking me up because they've realized Dr. Franklin's the PhD and not a doctor.
It only took the entire movie to solve that mystery.
Well, I told them my absolute favorite trademark I came up with was, don't worry, I'm a PhD, and it's attached to my medicine skill. So, yeah. So.
Oh, the reason is because I said, damn it, Jim, he's a PhD, not a doctor.
Oh,
What year is it, Tyler?
1954. It was 1953, but it's the first nuclear sub.
Oh!
Now it's 54.
Hey, did
How is that
microwave?
possible?
The first microwave oven wasn't introduced until 1964.
2 dice to the rewrite pool. You managed to power the lift. You're like, okay, let's go. It's working. Get in the lift. Come on, let's go.
Boy, I just want to have a tech plus intellect roll just to see if I can be like, Doc, you're mixing up the wires.
Do you even lift?
Wow.
3 dice and I got higher.
It's
I
gonna
think
go really
Steve
fast, Jim. You think it's
exploded.
fine?
Hey, Doc, that looks real nice.
No, it looks sloppy, and it's gonna go really fast. But you think it'll be okay with 1 success?
Oh no, that's what I think was a real nice job. It looks great to me.
And I have the 2 wires that when they touch, finish the circuit and put the power into the lift, and it's just like, don't worry, I'm a PhD. And I twist the wires togetmotor.
And the lift goes down so fast, you all go up in the air for a second, and you all look at the warhead, and everything goes slow motion.
Ooh.
You're gonna need technology plus resolve to stop this from dramatically slowing down very quickly and blowing you all to hell.
From
I got
Who?
6 on that.
from me or
From Jim, I say, because
okay.
you're probably busy panicking at the moment.
That's fine. That's fine.
Guys, do you mind if I use half the? Well, it's only 1 at this point in time since we only
No,
have
it's
3.
3 because of the botch. Oh, you mean 1? Yeah, you only get 1 to use. Right.
Can I burn a rewrite die to make that 7 dice? You guys care?
Yeah, this seems like a pretty dire moment. That sounds about right.
I'd ask for more, but we don't have it.
I hear no negatives.
Go for it.
Do you have any
I
trademarks
prefer
you haven't
not to
burned yet?
explode.
Oh.
Anything tied to technology?
My everyman is, but I can also make a quip while I'm doing this. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be so weird and hilarious. I'm going to try and, while this is going on, with my bag of everything I need, right tool for the right job, I'm going to try and, while this is dropping, rope the warhead so that it doesn't just plunk onto the ground. So I'm going to and as I'm doing it, I'm going to be saying
That's a trope, right?
the actual skill would be under the trope, but I was figuring a quip.
If you have a quip, you can use that too, yeah.
It's time we taught them a little human know-how in knot tying. As I'm quickly trying to tie the knots to keep this thing from breaking us all.
I don't remember why we haven't used that quip yet. That one was hard. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very
You
hard
got to
one.
vote for his quip.
What's this quip?
It's time we teach them a little old-fashioned human knot tying.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm
That's
gonna
the
say yes
best
just
time
for.
I've had to use for it.
I'm gonna say yes just for like the guts to say that quip. Like
Alex.
Just remember, you're gonna die when I roll.
That's true.
the ending to this movie is just a really
Devin
big
botching.
explosion. The end.
Oh, fine.
J3 Googleplex says it's a stretch, but it's creative. Give it to him.
Master Chief.
Oh yeah, I already said yeah.
Roll it. With plus
Okay.
1 for quip and plus 1 for the rewrite die.
All right. 1 success.
Ooh.
So, now it gets real interesting. You actually managed to save the warhead, but it's not enough successes to also slow down the lift. So the lift still hits the ground really fast and really hard. It doesn't actually hurt any of you, but your knot and rope contraption manages to hold the warhead in place, and it's just swinging from the ceiling. But the actual powered pallet jack bounces, hits the wall, and shatters, and parts of it break.
What? What was it made of? Freaking plastic?
Cardboard.
I don't know. You want to look at it?
Yeah, I do. Because
Styrofoam. Because it's a
What?
prop. Because you have cheap props in this movie, remember?
We can afford styrofoam?
I don't even.
This
wanna
one was
say
important.
Stuff we
that.
ordered.
Wow.
This one was important.
Did it have like roller skates glued to the bottom to make it go?
They were actually wheels from Red Rider Wagon.
Oh, okay.
How far are we from where we need to install this thing? Do we know?
End of this hallway. What could go wrong?
How long is the hallway when we look out the door?
Lights are flickering on and off. It's hard to judge. A couple hundred yards, football field.
Oh shit! Is there anything
That's
outside
because
the
it's
door?
not just the hallway. It actually goes to the hallway, then it widens out into a larger area where there's like docks in the water, because the submarine has to dock in the water.
The moon pool. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
there's the moon pool, and there's all kinds of equipment, suits, and stuff in there. Probably. You do, in fact, see things At the end of the hallway, yes.
Is this the room from the abyss?
Shadowy outlines of figures at the end of the hallway. 6 or 7 of them. Not
Jim,
paying
get your
attention to
gun.
you, though, because everything is shaking and rattling.
Jim, I need you to get your gun.
Get your gun. Okay.
You whip out your gun, Jim, and you're like, oh,
I
we
think-
burned the battery because that was a
Yep.
botch. Well, I got 3 shots left.
Alex, you think you can sneak up there and see what's going on?
I think perhaps.
That rope's going to break, though. 2 of you are going to have to carry the warhead.
I
I
will,
got my
go
big
wrong?
gun and I'm not strong.
Is there like a
Master Chief, how strong are you?
hold on? I'm going to initiate one of my tropes. Special cache. Always find the exact item I need.
That would
There's a
work,
wheel-
except the only place to find that would be at the end of the hallway past the shadowy figures. You can
Oh.
deal with
No,
them.
you're screwing me. Come on, man.
Wait. Does that mean rewrite pool gets 1 more?
Yes.
He said the magic words.
All right. So can we at least just sort of set the warhead in the corner as we go down and try to figure out if we can find another styrofoam dolly?
Ground is shaking. Whole place might come down. You're going to need to carry it.
Backpack it.
Fine.
Master Chief, grab an end. I'll help.
Where's your mic, Doc?
Can
My
we
might is 3.
Doc
Yeah,
is
mine
like
is-
so buff no one ever notices because of the lab coat, but that man is swole.
I was gonna say he's way more buff
as
than
I
I
am.
am.
As I told
Yeah.
you, I've been taking pugilist classes down at the local YMCA.
He does say that every other session.
No.
That is all right. So I'm gonna help the doc with my 3 might to move this thing.
So you 2 holding it together are able to prevent it from getting blown up. However, that means you 2 can't help deal with the problem. That leaves Alex and Jim.
That's okay. Alex can handle themselves. Jim
I shall.
can shoot things.
So what's your plan? You're just gonna go for it because the whole place is shaking, and you're gonna try to spend some time to sneak up on it.
No,
Alex, cause,
yeah.
well, I was figuring sneak up because we don't know. I mean,
Right.
there's only
What's-
so many chances we can take.
What's the range on my gun?
Not that far.
Okay.
You have to get closer.
Well,
I want Alex to go reconnoiter and figure out what we're up against at least.
Reconnoiter.
As far as we know, that's 7 Navy sailors with their commanding officer that I get to tell off.
Larceny plus cunning because Dex won't help. There's no shadow to hide it. You just gotta
That,
be clever.
that sounds like something the rewrite pool could help us with.
Okay. Larceny plus cunning for the both of us.
No, just
do we
Alex.
have in the
Just
rewrite
Alex,
pool?
unless you're sneaking up too.
That
Alex
was
is
sneaking up reasonably close, at least close enough that I'd
Then,
be able to
yep,
shoot.
both of you.
Alex is suddenly in a costume. It's a giant cardboard box with 2 eye holes cut out of it.
Oh my god.
Love
Solid
it.
snaking it. I like it.
I got 3 successes on my sneak.
Jim is fine.
The cardboard box.
Alrighty. So I turn around to the team and I tell them, move along. Nothing to see here. Please disperse.
Yes.
That's equip.
It's a
Master Chief,
trademark.
Doc. Oh, it's a trademark. You don't need a vote then.
Huh?
2 dice.
Yes. Ah, yes.
Trademarks give 2 dice.
Yeah, but they're only usable once per story, but they also require no vote.
Right.
Alex is fine and has an enhancement to
Nice.
add to her next roll.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
You get close and realize those are not Navy sailors. That's 3 Gilkin and 3 frogs with human arms and legs. That's weird.
Frogs or
Huh.
fogs?
Frogmen. 3 frogmen, 3 fishmen. People. Can't really tell the gender.
You should bring hell down on whatever town these frogmen come from.
I
Probably
should.
Frogtown. Hell.
Trying real hard, Doc. Trying real hard.
What?
Well, hell comes to Frogtown, you guys.
Hell comes to Frogtown. Carry on, Alex.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch Hell Comes to Frogtown.
What are you
So
I can't explain
Movie.
it to you right
Watch
now.
do these frog and fish people have to stay a certain dampness?
Moisture.
Shut
Not that
up.
you've seen.
Is this
not that
another
you've
Roddy
seen.
Piper movie?
Wow, that actually is a
Not that you've
movie.
seen, Alex.
Because I was hoping, since we're in like a work area, there'd be a giant industrial-sized fan that I could turn on and dry them out really fast.
There are, in fact, fans in there, but they're behind them on the other side because they're between you and the room. They're in the hallway.
Curses.
Which is also why Master Chief is out of luck. There's nowhere for a cache to be in the hallway. It's just concrete.
Mhm.
Can I sneak past them and distract them by turning on all the fans so that my crew can...
No,
Do their
because they're
thing.
blocking the hallway. Not because of you. It's more like they're blocking something else that you can't see.
Okay, well, I suppose I should reconvene with my people.
Well, I mean, your only other active person who can do anything is with you, because they're carrying the warhead.
Oh, are you in the cardboard box too?
I'm next to you, outside of the cardboard box, because I was just sneaky.
Okay, so then...
So we've got you sitting in a cardboard box and me standing there next to you, like...
Actually, no, I like that. Alex is like, haha, and then jumps because Jim is in the cardboard box right behind them. And he's like, so what are we gonna do? Right in Alex's ear.
I'm going to kill you
As
after
you-
we
as you
kill
eat-
them.
As you eat a submarine sandwich.
Yeah.
No.
Very chompily right in Alex's ear.
A spear pickle.
A spear pickle.
As this is going on, I just go... So what are you gonna do next?
Quit it. Your loud eating will summon the people of the fish.
Gotcha. Quieter eating. I pull out a deviled egg.
Better. Good job. Devilishness is good for this job. Good.
Building tilts
excellent
more.
idea.
All right, let's just get rid of these guys.
So,
Do we have 2 or 1 Molotov cocktail? I don't remember.
One now.
I do have a gun also. Yes?
Mhm.
Okay. So, here's what I would like to do. I would like to change costume within the cardboard box. Jim has no idea. Somehow, some way I have changed costume.
He dropped his
And-
egg and he looked down and looked up and it was done.
Yep.
Yes, and I am dressed as a tourist again with the bright Hawaiian shirt, kind of like Sean's, and sunscreen on my nose and the socks and the sandals and the shorts. And for some reason, I have hairy legs. I don't know. So,
Okay.
I'm going to rip open the cardboard box right near the fish people and scream, maybe I'm just not comfortable with the phrase. Wait, let me. Aquatic alien overlords. And I'm going to aim the gun and pew pew.
Master Chief, that's a quip.
Yeah, definitely. That makes sense.
Jim,
Yeah.
Doc. Roll it.
Okay, so I'm rolling aim and dex.
Dex in this case, yep.
And I get 1 extra die. Oh, and I have that 1 from the previous roll, or does that apply to
That's
something
it.
else?
If you succeed, you'll get an additional enhancement from that.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so 3 successes.
So, you shoot the first frog person who's closest to you. And you want it to all be damaged. Or do you want to do a trick? Not a lot of tricks you can do with a gun, but you can try.
I'll just do damage.
You scream about aquatic alien overlords and you put one right through its head and it falls over.
Whoa!
Its glove
Nice.
falls off. And the dead frogman grabs the glove and puts it back on. Costumes, man.
That
The
one
other-
croaked. Get them, Jim.
The other 5 whip around.
Oh.
The other 5 whip around. That's perfect, by the way. The other 5 whip
Wow.
around, and they're starting to shout something, but Jim doesn't care. Dex plus aim.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna ask: is there a wide setting on this gun? Now that it's been altered.
It has no single target anymore.
All right.
I get
Oh.
behind
only-
Jim.
It's only a cone now.
Actually, what Jim wants to do is take the barrel of the gun and put it on Alex's shoulder after Alex has taken the shot, and use it to steady the aim, and then take the shot.
Okay.
You said Dex plus aim.
Yep.
All right. Botch!
No.
Of course.
Jim, roll stamina.
That's so much.
Only you.
That's
Hey,
so
Doc.
much more to point.
Prepare, Doc.
Yes.
You're dead, Jim. Prepare.
Just
Okay.
stamina.
Yes. To soak.
Oh, if Jim just
Uh.
explodes right now.
2 dice to the rewrite pool.
1 success.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jim pulls the gun, the trigger of the microwave gun, and like 2 of the fishmen melt, just like the blob. Then the gun kicks, and it goes across the wall and up the ceiling and melts through the concrete. And in one of the melted holes, you see a shiny metal box, and Master Chief says, "Oh, that's where I left that." And then the gun explodes and flings Jim all the way back to where Doc Franklin is. Jim hits the ground, smoking, hair everywhere, eyes real wide. Every hair on his arm is standing on end because there's like electricity crackling over him. And he looks up and he says,
I think I broke your gun, Doc.
God damn it, Jim.
Damn it, Jim.
Hold
this
on.
is no time to be laying around. Get up.
"Jim, please completely fill out just the flesh room. Completely fill out. That'll leave a scar. And 1 dot in last ditch effort."
Jesus.
But I lived.
Is there any
Wow.
when we get on the submarine, I'll look you over. I'll do a full examination, but we've got to get on the submarine first.
Whatever you say, Doc.
And then a piece of concrete falls out of the ceiling and crushes another Gillikin, and now there's only 2 left.
Yes.
But they finish their sentence. They whip around and look at you, and they say, "No, stop!" And they start pointing, but it's too late. They just like disappear as this giant maw comes from behind them and crunches down. Because remember, they were facing the other way, holding a line.
Yep.
And you look into the hallway, and the lights go out as the maw hits them, and you hear crunching and screaming of Gillikin and splattering, but you can't see anything. It's 50s movies, and the lights are out. And the lights come back up, and you see a caterpillar? It's 3 feet wide, 18 feet long, wriggling down the hallway towards you, dripping water everywhere.
But caterpillars are supposed to be no bigger than 10 to 12 inches.
That is true.
Remember-
we did
remember
establish
when-
that.
Yes, but don't you remember when you went
Yes, I
into
remember.
the division and read through and saw the giant aquatic
Yep.
caterpillar?
Right, we did
Caterpillar.
do that, and we
Yep.
saw caterpillar stuff in the control room.
I've
But
been
it was
waiting for the
clearly
AQUATAPILLAR.
established, I believe, by the doctor's analysis,
Correct.
that caterpillars can be no bigger than 10 to 12
10 to 12 inches. That's a well-known
You are all
scientific
staring at the
fact.
doctor. You're all staring at the doctor with arched eyebrows, and the doctor says,
It appears I'll have to update my notes.
"What do you do?" It's crawling. It's wriggling towards you, and you have no microwave gun.
Well, Alex, you're
Throw the-
closer.
Throw the bomb into its mouth.
Did I manage to have Jim's Molotov cocktail? Like,
He gave it to you. Yes.
okay, I'm gonna. Let's see here.
Jeez.
You fling it at it, and you can't miss because it's the size of the hallway, and it hits it, and part of it catches on fire, but it doesn't slow down.
Wait, I have an idea. Master Chief, help me get the bomb like off to the side just a little bit. Jim.
You managed to shove the bomb in one of the holes in the concrete.
Jim.
Shove it on Jim's charred body.
Distract. Oh wait, you're almost dead. No, that makes you perfect bait, Jim. The animal will attempt to go for the weakest member of the group to feed. Stand in front of the
So
elevator.
it'll go after you, Doc.
Stand in front of the elevator and
Need some aloe.
just look like you. I want to
Yeah.
try to basically use Jim as bait.
If you want me to
Okay.
be bait, I need your lab coat.
And what do you want? What? Is that the end of your plan? Let it eat Jim, or is there more to this?
Oh no. I want Jim to survive the plan ultimately. But if he doesn't, that's fine. No, I want Jim to try to draw in the caterpillar. And the plan is for him to get out of the way as this thing goes to try to eat him. And then once it goes partially into the elevator, we want to close the elevator doors and cut it in half.
Okay. Where are you guys going to move to get out of the way in a hallway?
Is there anywhere to like get close up against the sides or like?
You could
what's
try
there?
for the melted holes from the gun.
That's a really good line, Don Arnetto.
Dexterity plus athletics to see if you can get there without bumping into the giant thing. Master Chief, you first.
Dexterity plus athletics. You said.
Yep.
Success.
All right.
There we go. 2 successes.
That's better. You needed 2. Doc, go.
What am I rolling?
Also-
I'm sorry.
First, I need you to roll technology plus intellect, and then I need you to roll dex plus athletics. You're rigging the door, and then you're getting out of the way of the monster.
1 success.
Okay.
That's for my tech and intellect.
Yep, the door is rigged.
Okay.
It's damaged. You only needed the 1, but you need 2 for this one.
Okay, and this one is athletics.
Athletics plus dex.
And dex. Not good.
Okay. Alex, same thing. Just athletics plus dex for you.
Athletics plus dex. Probably gonna die. Do 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 do.
Can we use our stunt doubles for
what?
this scene?
Nice.
How
If you
did?
had the points, you could, but I don't know that you do.
How many points do
Total
we
of
have?
7.
How did?
That last 2 just made it 7.
Oh, so
Then yeah, you could.
I failed.
we're failing on a lot of physicality things right now. Do we want to call in the stunt double so we can dive out of the way of this caterpillar in time?
I will tell you it's not going to eat you. It's going to be funny what happens.
Oh God, you're gonna get stuck.
I still kind of want to use the stunt double.
It's up to you.
Jim's just going to
Well, you
be standing
decide.
there in the
Jim.
elevator.
Jim, I need you to roll cunning plus athletics to see if you can dive out of the way at the last second. And remember, in this game, getting injured actually gives you bonuses. You get +2 to archetype die.
Okay.
You can only use it once at this damage level, so like last ditch effort.
You said it was cunning plus athletics?
Athletics.
Making sure I don't have anything else. Okay. 2 successes.
Nice.
Alex and Doc, stunt doubles or go with it?
What do you think, Alex? How many points would it burn to use the stunt doubles?
Well, we were guaranteed we weren't going to get eaten.
Stunt double is searching.
It seems like this is a cool place to use this power specifically.
I mean, it does, but at the same time, what if we need it more in the future?
We're about to go
What
on a
if you need-
submarine. What would you need a stunt double on a submarine for?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with a botch on a submarine? A
Mhm.
nuclear
Yeah.
submarine? Nothing.
Nothing at all. I think I'd rather take my druthers with the caterpillar.
Okay.
The caterpillar.
You Well, I'm gonna tell you what they are anyways, so that we know.
Sure.
Okay.
Summon the Stuntman, page 133. Costs 2 rewrites. It's pretty cheap.
Oh. Well, that's not so bad. I thought it was gonna be like.
You'd have to both do it, so you'd burn 4 points of the 7.
I mean,
We could see what happens with one of us. You have a stunt double and I don't, or vice versa. See what happens.
okay.
All right.
I'll go
so
without the stunt double.
Alex tries to somersault over the caterpillar and leap into the hole in the concrete, but she rubs up on its bristles and she hits the concrete and says, "I feel weird, guys," and a rash is rapidly spreading over their face.
Oh no.
A rash?
And Alex lifts up their hand and looks at it and goes, "Huh. Can't move it." And then falls over like a cardboard prop. And you look down, and they are a cardboard prop. It's a cardboard replica of Alex.
Hey, Alex, you're losing weight.
The voice off camera is going, "Guys, I don't feel so good. I'm feeling a little flat."
This performance is very two-dimensional.
All right, Doc.
We can't all start doing puns.
Wanna bet? What do you do, Doc?
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna call in the stunt double if it's okay with everybody.
Sure. By me.
Okay. So I'll spend 2 from the rewrite pool. Call in my stunt
Only if I get to say something really quick.
Do it. And while you're
Sure.
saying it, Doc, roll 60-10.
Alex now has paper view.
Oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
No,
Wow.
no. Just no.
60-10, you said?
Yep. You can just do /R60.
Yeah.
You're way too proud of yourself for that.
That's 3
That is 3.
successes.
Yep. You make it into the concrete with no problem. Although the U kind of looks like you, but is 6 inches taller, has a groovy mustache, and is wearing different pants. But no one cares.
And a totally square jaw.
And a different haircut.
Oh, I love
Centipede is
that.
going into the
I-
elevator.
Like, we haven't gotten to use that power. I just want to take a moment to appreciate that so much because I love the mechanics in this game that let that stuff happen, and we can dig into that the genre and the concept so much. Like, that's just so perfect. Like,
See,
And then
with
the
your
doc,
stunt
and then
double-
the camera zooms in on the stunt double, and everyone goes, "What? No!" And the stunt double's like, "How are you doing this fine afternoon, fellows?"
I just picture this guy 6 inches taller wearing the exact same clothing that Doc was wearing. So it's all too small because they could only afford one set.
I'm for that. I'm for that.
our props and costuming, yeah.
But then the camera pans out of the way and shows Jim roll out of the way just at the last second, and the elevator slams down on the AQUATAPILLAR. It doesn't kill it, but it's pinned. You better hurry. So now, Master Chief and the Doc are carrying the warhead, and Jim is going to have to drag Alex.
We must hurry.
Luckily,
Guys-
1 might is enough to drag a cardboard prop.
I could
Awesome.
really use a pick me up.
Damn.
You managed to get... That was perfect. You managed to get all the way in. You know what? You can have a rewrite die for that pun. You managed to get all the way into the... what you call it, Sean?
Moon pool?
The
It's
moon pool.
Alex's room and board.
And that now Alex can start moving around again. That was mostly for that scene. However, you all look around and you're like, there's no submarine. So the doc runs up and looks at the control panel. And the control panel readout shows that apparently a bunch of sailors who didn't know how to sail it got real desperate to escape the overrunning of the prison and managed to unmoor it. And they got about 50 yards, 100 yards away. And then it just kind of hit the bottom of the ocean. It's just sitting there.
We have to swim.
You all look at
to
each
it?
other. You all look at each other. You all look at the wall. And the wall has those big clunky diving suits, and you all look at each other, and you look at the churning water.
Is the torpedo here that we have to attach this thing to?
No, but the warhead will weigh a lot less in the water.
Is there like netting that we can wrap this thing
Yes.
up in? Okay, I want to do that.
Okay.
You're all going to have to don the diving suits and take a walk on the ocean floor full of fishmen.
No.
With a warhead.
With the warhead to the submarine.
No.
Can we rewrite this scene so that we don't have to carry a warhead?
You can't rewrite the scene unless someone invokes an archetype and succeeds. You can skip scene, but then I can mess with the scene. Skip.
Oh god.
So
The warhead became waterlogged.
can I give an
Don't
order?
give him ideas.
To who?
Just the group in general.
Sure.
Okay. Like I want to roll a command type thing.
You can't force them, but you can roll it and it might boost them.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be command plus you pick a social.
Gotta go with... No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with composure, as he's kind of 2 successes.
That's a +1 enhancement to them for whatever it is you're
Yeah,
commanding.
what are you doing?
So the Master Chief's gonna be like, Doc, I want you to figure out how those suits work. Jim, I want you to wrap up this net. And Alex, just make sure that thing doesn't come after us. Secure the perimeter. Let's get this done.
Offhand, are there any like harpoon guns or anything that would be a more effective underwater weapon than guns?
Yes. Everything you need is here. The problem is the sea walk. It's going to be the worst thing ever for the Master Chief, probably.
Yeah, probably. So yeah.
It's a good thing that the Master Chief is taking charge because the prison takes that moment to literally begin falling apart around you, and now you have to rush. Doc,
Yes.
What an odd coincidence.
right? Resolve plus survival. +1 enhancement if you succeed.
I get +1 now, or I will.
No, it's an enhancement. So you got to make at least 1 success, which
2.
you did. 2 is what you
Nice.
needed. Your next gem, resolve plus survival. You need 2. You have a +1 enhancement.
4.
+1 carryover. Master Chief, same thing.
Let's do this. Come on. Quickly. Feet.
Holy crap!
Whoa!
Wow.
Ezo Pete.
That's awesome.
That's pretty.
+4 carryover. Split it how you want when necessary. And Alex, same roll.
Oh yeah. And I get a +1 because of
You
the
know what?
command?
No, I'm gonna give you something for that instead, Master Chief. Yes, Alex, +1 enhancement, which is after the roll. You don't add it.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
You have a +1 carryover to your next roll also.
Quickly, everyone.
Yes.
Feet.
All the
feet
players.
In, feet in.
All the
Zip
players,
up.
all of the agents managed to throw on the suits properly, connect the oxygen tanks, grab harpoon guns, toss the warhead in the water gently, and dive in.
Are these?
I want to be the
Thunderbolt-
only one with the. I want with that netting. I want to be the only one carrying the warhead and just sort of marching through while everybody else is able to like take actions freely.
I will allow that and say your overage means you don't have to make any rolls during the creepy ocean walk.
Okay.
Are these the Thunderball
You all begin the
Mark
slow,
II
arduous-
diving suits?
What?
Are these the Thunderball Mark II diving suits?
These, yeah, the ones where you sink to the bottom and actually walk. There's no swimming in this.
Right.
You begin your slow, arduous tread across the ocean floor across 100 yards. It seems like a mile because you can actually see Gilkin and frogmen swarming around the reef, and they see you. And as you go, you're trying to protect the Master Chief. So starting with the dock, I'm going to need... What do I want that to be?
If you said that there was a series of weapons or things there, I'd like to have a diving knife.
You have harpoon guns. I mean, you could have a diving knife.
I would prefer a diving knife.
You sure you want to let them get that close?
Well, he's been
Yes.
doing those classes at the pugilist school.
I have been taking classes in pugilism at the local YMCA.
They get into the pool and they do like water exercises
Yeah,
on how to
it's
fight
a
underwater.
combination of water aerobics and martial combat.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you can punch through water, you can punch a face through air.
I just
All right, Doc.
my
I get to break out my dice.
my deck. I'm just letting you know my. How do
I'm
you
gonna
even shoot
need
in
you
this
to
game?
roll. I'm gonna need you to roll resolve plus close combat, Doc.
Resolve plus close combat.
Can't see shit down here.
That's
And
fine.
they get close enough to attack you back.
My aim plus dex combined is 2, so I'm just letting you know I don't shoot things well.
Roll
You
it.
shoot things better than I punch them.
I got 2 successes.
You manage to
Nice.
stab one, but one manages to claw you. Roll stamina.
Oof. Just stamina by itself.
Yeah, to soak.
0.
You take one of the 3 circles of it's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
All right, Jim, take a shot. It's gonna be resolve plus aim.
Oh man, this is gonna be awful for me. Oh, absolutely terrible. 4.
And I need you to roll stamina because they're tossing harpoons back. Nope. They're tossing the dumbest weapon ever, tridents.
Tridents. There you go.
Do any of them seem
Also, you blow the one you hit with your harpoon. You spear it right through the chest into a piece of rock. It's done.
nice? Do any of the tridents happen to glow gold?
No.
Ah. 1 success.
You take 2 injuries under. Oh wait, you're already hurt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You fill out last ditch effort.
You said 2, which means I fill out last ditch effort.
Yikes.
Gotta get to that sub,
We've
Alex.
got to
Take
get
a
him
shot.
to the sub so I can perform medicine on
Resilience.
him.
Yes. Resilience plus aim.
As it stabs me, a grape falls out of my mouth.
Resilience.
I missed my chance when I had you blow up with the gun. I was gonna have food fly everywhere. I forgot.
I was thinking of ketchup packets all across my chest, but
Resolve plus aim, or because
Yes,
I.
resolve.
Oh, okay.
You can't see.
Okay.
Tilting everywhere and it's
I'm
dark
so
down here.
scared. I am scared.
and this is how Alex kills Jim.
2 successes.
Yes.
One of them manages to wing you with the harpoon, but all it does is tear your suit. You manage to hit one of them, but you don't kill it, but you hurt it.
All
You've
it
made
does
it
is
halfway.
tear
It's your
suit.
turn again, Doc. Only this time I need you to do 2 attack rolls because they're swarming you.
2 attack rolls.
They've decided you're the weak link. They can get close to the Doc.
That don't make no sense. Okay.
It means that I'm not gonna die, maybe.
I stab for the gills of the gill man.
Go for the gills.
3 successes. I'm a stabbing fool.
Ooh.
Okay, roll your second one. You killed the one that you'd injured last time.
Oh, sweet. So, yeah. And then 0.
And you miss. 1 + 1 to the rewrite pool, and then I need you to roll stamina twice. As they try to rip your suit off.
0. And
And
0.
0. Ouch.
I need you to finish filling out just a flesh wound, and that'll leave a scar.
Like I fill out both of those completely.
You took 2 and 3 from wounds, yes.
Okay.
Oof.
They do more damage with their claws. Still not great with tridents, because tridents are dumb. All right, Jim, go. One wings you, but all it does is damage the suit.
4 successes.
You kill another one. You kill the one that would have hurt you real bad. Alex,
All right. 2 successes.
One more.
One more roll.
Yeah,
From what?
because they're swarming now.
Oh wait, did you want me to roll twice too?
One success.
No, you didn't need to because you killed the second one.
Okay.
Okay, you kill one. You have to shoot it twice. The other one gets to you and claws at you. Roll stamina.
Just stamina or?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. 3 success. How
Nice.
Wait,
You
how
roll with that harpoon punch. You suck your abdomen in and it misses piercing you.
Nice.
You got a
10s are worth 2.
three,
No,
three
no.
successes
It
on
gets all-
2 dice. That's amazing.
how did that even happen?
10s are worth 2.
Tens are worth
Oh,
2.
I knew that.
Explode. Yep. They don't explode. They're
That's
worth double.
Amazing.
You make
I
it to the
exploded.
sub, but now you got to get in the sub. Uh-oh. Good thing you read those plans.
I-
Doc, science plus resolve.
Well, I just want to specify one really quick. As I'm fighting hand to hand these fishmen, gillmen, it's that old underwater fighting style where we're just holding each other's arms and just spinning like in a circle, like around each other, going
Old-timey James Bond movie Connery era.
That's why that's why I called these suits the Thunderball Mark II diving suit.
I know.
Yeah, because 45 minutes of that 2-hour, 45-minute movie is just Sean Connery rolling around underwater with somebody.
And
I
it's
love
just
Sean
like
Connery.
that. Like the Gilman swipes at you, and we see ketchup go everywhere, but it's clear this claw missed you by like 4 inches. And no one
Awesome.
says anything.
Perfect. Okay, so to open this door, I need to roll a...
Science plus resolve.
'cause I
It's all
gotta
about
see.
keeping your composure because now all of your suits except Master Chief's are ruined.
Gotcha. 2 successes.
You get the door open and you make it into the sub. You can hear them clawing at the outside. You manage to get out of your suits and you're all soaking wet, but you have the warhead. Now what?
Jim just
I-
crumbled
I
to the
have-
ground.
I have to do a non-dice related edit to that scene.
Okay.
We get in, and I do the blurla, blurla, and then as we swim in through the door, there's the cut, and now we're inside on a different soundstage set, obviously. The suits are on the wall, dripping, but we are all dry, with our hair back
And
in
your
like,
hair is coiffed?
and our
Yes.
hair perfectly put back into position.
I'll allow it. Doc, while you're dealing with Jim, what are the other two going to do? I don't know why I said it that way. What are you going to do, Alex and Master Chief, while the Doc is dealing with Jim, who is like covered in claw marks?
Yeah.
Like his clothes are all torn and ripped, but he's not actually bleeding. But he's on the ground like, don't let me die.
I see, Mama.
I wanna help the doc.
I thought that you did
You sure you want to help the Doc? Because you got to get the submarine out of here. The fishermen are
Well,
swarming it.
don't- I
I want to
I
help
look
the
at-
doc the way that the Master Chief helps the doc.
I look at Master
is-
Chief.
You gonna leave?
I look at Master Chief.
Order him
Don't
and then
worry.
walk away.
Don't worry. I'm a PhD.
I want to give him a bonus by using commands.
You can, but you will lose time and your sub will get damaged.
We need to go.
What?
You're the
They're
pilot.
outside clawing the submarine.
Don't-
We're
yeah.
not done.
Don't worry about me, Chief. I'll be
You're the
fine.
pilot.
I'll be
All
fine.
right,
I'm not gonna
Um,
die here.
Alex, I need you to go find weapons. Doc, take care of him. I'm gonna go find the helm.
I'll let you do that command for free. Because you're not standing there giving him orders that way. That'd be
Really
command
all I was
plus
gonna do.
command plus composure.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna do.
Also, you got to vote for Doc. He
What
used
did
to
you?
quit.
Oh,
No. That's a trademark.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Because I did the level up at 15 XP, I got an extra
Right,
trademark.
you got a new trademark. That's why I
Yes.
didn't recognize it. Okay, go ahead, Master Chief.
nobody's listening to a goddamn thing I said.
I literally respond back. So your order is that I perform medicine on the sick man.
Just fix Jim.
Your orders to do the thing that I was planning on doing anyway?
So,
All right,
Alex,
cool.
how's your technology?
Oh, 1 dot.
Gonna try to attach that warhead?
Yeah, you are.
There's a lot of dice in that rewrite pool.
Go for it. You have a total of 4 dice that you can add.
Get crazy
Okay.
with it. Let's do something.
Does that
weird.
include the 2 that you just picked up for that botch?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I have Alex. I just want to point out, you are alone with a nuclear warhead, and you're a spy.
Alex. I know that you're from the great United States of Kentucky, but just be
An
careful.
experimental prototype nuclear warhead.
We left the totally not Soviet alone.
She's not a Soviet. She's
What's she
from-
gonna do? Put it in her pocket and walk away? Like we're
Yes!
at the bottom of the
It's
ocean.
Alex. That's
Hey.
literally what they will do.
She has some grade A 4x4 material.
Are you questioning the fact that
Radioactive
Alex
material
probably
spreading.
has like a bag of holding in one of those pockets somewhere?
Yeah, I am, because I lugged that thing all the way across, and that would have been very helpful to have that before.
If Alex
So
tells
she
me
doesn't have a bag of holding. She fixes the goddamn
No, no, no.
warhead, and we
They
move
can
on.
only
Alex-
use it when it's funny.
if Alex tells me they would wish to take and betray America at this time, you will see a little mini sub eject from the main sub with the warhead. Decide, Alex.
The mini sub is smaller than the warhead by 3 times.
It just is big enough to hold you and no one else. Nothing else.
Alex is not going to run off with the warhead.
Okay. I need you to make a technology plus intellect roll with the 4 additional dice they're letting you
Excuse me.
use from the rewrite pool.
Are they added after or before?
Nope, these are added to the roll. These are dice
Okay.
rolls, not enhancements. Yep.
Nice.
2 successes.
Yes.
You get the warhead attached. Master Chief, fire up that boat.
Using what?
Pilot.
Pilot plus
Oh, pilot. I do have pilot.
composure or resolve, you pick.
Gotta do resolve.
Oof.
The fuck?
Wow.
Oh, I'm not going to allow that. Reroll it. That's too many for you in one session.
What did you say?
Reroll
I'm not
it.
going to allow that.
Uh.
That's your 4th botch in one session. Reroll that.
Hey.
There we go. 2 is what you needed. You have 1 carryover.
All right.
Okay. You get the sub
So I'm
started
able
up
to-
and the sub lurches forward.
And I'm able to pilot this thing on my own?
Of course you are. Master
All right.
Chief. There's like, the scene is of an empty bridge of a submarine command center. And there's like 8 empty seats, plus sonar, plus the captain's seat. But yet you're just at this one station doing everything from this one station. All right, Doc. Safe jump.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Save Jim, Doc. Medicine plus resolve because the wounds are horrendous.
Okay, medicine,
This is how I die.
resolve, and then I'm gonna get that +2 because of my trademark.
Trademark,
Of
yep.
don't worry, I'm a PhD. I can do medicine.
Doc looks at you and says, "You got cocaine in your blood, or you got ghosts in
You
your
got
blood.
ghosts
do
in your
cocaine
blood.
about
You should
that."
do cocaine about it.
No, I liked the first one. You've got
You should do ghosts
cocaine
about
in
it.
your
in your
blood.
blood,
You
you
should
get
do
to
Do
ghosts.
ghosts about it.
Yes.
That's actually better.
That is so much better.
Oh,
Boom!
Nice.
4 successes.
Jim, heal 3 injuries, so now you're back to 2
I'm back
of
to
less.
just-
That'll leave a scar filled. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. At that moment,
I would like.
even though you're
my
deep
character to be
underwater, you
entirely
hear a
covered
very.
in wrap.
I'm fine with that. At that moment, even though you're deep underwater, you hear a very clear open air roar, and the submarine shakes from ahead of you. You all suddenly the scene changes, and you're all on the bridge. The Master Chief turns on the view screen on this submarine from 1954. Don't
Hell
ask.
yes. Yes.
And you see the city rushing towards you, but rushing out of the city is a Gilkin, but it's a Gilkin the size of the Chrysler Tower.
Wow. Okay.
Climax music.
Who,
Master Chief, am I to assume we're going to need full speed ahead?
I mean, I really thought about that, but I'm gonna need somebody on weapons. I need somebody to torpedo this thing. Who's got the
I
best?
would like to do the
I got it.
torpedo.
Alex, get on the torpedo.
Oh wait,
Doc,
Jim has better aim than I do, I think.
I have 2.
Oh, I have 2.
It just depends on how we'd be using the other stat.
Yeah, that's
Doc, I
true.
need you on engineering because you doctor stuff, I guess.
Understood. I'll go
Jim.
science
Make that
this
command
thing.
roll. Let's see if you can do better than a botch this time.
Yeah. Gotta go with composure since he's just.
Yeah, that was
fuck
social.
out of this. Click.
Yeah.
One success.
You all get 1 enhancement.
Awesome.
I don't know what I
All
want
right.
Jim to do. Jim, just sit there and don't die.
So here's the problem.
What?
Who's on torpedoes again? Who's on weapons?
Alex is on.
Alex, you rush to
weapons.
the weapons table and you look and you realize this has 4 torpedo tubes. 3 are empty. The only one you have is the warhead. That means you can't shoot this. You got to save it for the city.
Chief, we have problem.
You know what?
It's your
I got
moment,
this.
Master Chief.
I was gonna
So,
say, this is it.
what I want to do is pilot the submarine into the sea monster to like daze it and knock it aside, and then set us up for a shot against the city.
I need you to grab the arms of your captain's chair. And who's your pilot?
Oh, I guess
guess-
that'd be me then.
I guess
You
Jim
you
would
gotta-
have to be the pilot.
You got to look at Jim and say, ramming speed. Do it.
Jim, ramming speed.
What do you want it
Yeah.
to be?
Technology plus resolve.
Can I come over the comms?
All right.
You wanted to try to assist him in this, yes.
Because I want to try to... Master Chief, I've looked at the engines. I'm going to give it all she's got.
You do that, Doc. You
All
send
right.
this
And I
thing
want to
straight to
overload.
hell.
I want to overload these engines to warp
Assist the
speed the
Master Chief.
submarine.
Aren't I Chekhov?
Technically. All right, Jim, you first.
So we're breaking the rules here.
Bullet rules. Of reality, yes.
Yeah. So I don't
Of the
break
game,
rules.
no.
I don't break the rules. I just test them. That's totally his voice, Master Chief's voice. Four
Good start.
successes.
Good start. All right, Doc. Same for you. Well, no, for you, science plus resolve.
I'm a great driver, y'all. They taught me in Florida. Sarah knows that's a very, very bad joke. Anybody from Florida knows that's a bad joke.
Let me know when I need to roll to overload these engines, because I got
It's you.
something.
You're up. Science
Okay.
plus resolve.
So I'm alone in the engine room, and I'm trying to rewire and do
He's clearly meant to
everything.
be run by like 20 sailors.
Right, and I'm just like spinning dials and cranks and just, steam's just blowing out everywhere. And I'm turning, like pulling levers, just levers. And then I get to the last one. It's the big red switch. When I throw it, like the audience just automatically knows. As soon as he throws it, warp speed. Okay. I go up, I walk to it, I grab the lever, and I have not said it at all this movie. I call back to movie 1. How about some ham with those eggs? And I flip the switch.
Wow. All right.
Does
Fair
anyone not allow that?
Can I
No.
like
It's gold.
doubly allow that?
enough. Yeah, it's
It's
you're-
gold.
he's fine.
You get your die. Go, Doc. Go.
Yay! What am I rolling?
Resolve plus science.
Resolve plus science plus 2. Or plus 1. Or no, it's just going to add. That's right.
That's actually a +1. Yes.
Okay, then that becomes a
That's
3.
that's a dice. Yeah.
Yep.
3 successes. All right, Master Chief, you're going to need to do Resolve plus Pilot. Only you get to do Resolve plus Pilot plus 5 from them.
Oh, wait, say that again.
Resolve plus Pilot plus 5 from Jim and the Doc.
+5. Okay. Every day has been just stepping into one monkey pie into another. but
Yes,
not
we all
today.
do our trademark, or
Yeah.
all do our quips. Oh, it's a beautiful scene.
+1, so that's
how-
+6 now.
All right. Watch.
3 successes is exactly what you needed. That's amazing. It's like 50 dice.
Yeah.
You hit that giant gilkin head on and like break its back, and it just floats to the side. But then the whole submarine lurches to the side, and Jim grabs the control console and rips something out. And Jim says,
Doc, I think I broke the submarine.
and it bursts into flame.
The whole console?
Yes, bursts into flame.
Oh,
Alex, what do you
God.
do?
Ugh.
You're the only
Thank
one not
you.
occupied.
Thank you for that. That was the easiest aspiration in the world.
Is there? Is there an industrial fan?
There is.
On this?
Yes!
It's a submarine. There are ceiling fans for when it gets really hot.
I'm gonna.
They hang from the ceiling.
I'm gonna suffocate the fire with too much air.
You turn on the fan and put the fire out.
It's just so beautiful when it all comes together in the correct scene. Oh, man.
Master Chief,
Mm-hmm.
as the fire gets put out and the camera zooms in on just your face, and suddenly you're in full uniform, Navy uniform with an Navy
Yes. Yes.
hat. And you're looking out the view screen, but it's like crackling and full of static, and it's broken because Jim broke everything. So you reach up and you yank down the periscope and you look into it, and you got to line up this shot.
Okay.
If you have more lines for the penultimate scene in the movie, this is it.
I hope you bake some sweet rolls because we're coming.
Oh, my God.
And now we know how Atlantis has fallen.
What am I rolling again?
Aim plus
Aim.
resolve plus 2 for
Come
the
on.
quip. Plus, since this is the most important part of the movie, you might as well use half the rewrite pool.
That is correct.
S-
which would
that's
be now a lot less. We're down to 2.
So yeah,
Oh,
aim plus
so one
resolve
more.
plus
Use.
3.
2 to use.
Oh no, aim plus resolve plus 4
okay.
because you use that quip twice. 3 successes. You torpedo the city dead on. Steve, describe it for us.
So the submarine is coming up back out of the bay towards the harbor. Everyone's kind of working on their boats. All the fishermen are walking around. He has the periscope. The only thing you see is the periscope come out of the water and kind of like look left and kind of look right, and then it comes back down. Master Chief puts it back up. Camera holds on him. He leans in a little bit towards the camera. Fire. And the torpedo comes up out of the water, skips up over the head of some of the fishermen who kind of look up like, and then right into the center of town, which is actually a model that's only about this big, but shot really close. Poof. But it's
It just is a little like match going.
yes, it's
Wait, Steve, the way that you described that, are you blowing up in his mouth?
isn't that what we're doing?
No, we're blowing up this undersea city.
You kept saying the town. This entire thing has been.
I'm allowing it because I love that the torpedo comes out of the water.
Comes out of the
Back
water.
in the water.
You made it do something stupid because of what you.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought we were shooting a torpedo at something.
You're torpedoing the city of the
Drowned
Gilkin that's,
in
that's
the
under
water.
Devil's Reef.
Steve just
city of
invented
the
IBCMs.
It's okay. They were all fish people anyway.
My brain
Every last one
went
of them.
somewhere else with that. I forgot
Your
there was an
description
actual
is still
city
accurate?
of Gill people.
Yes.
I apologize.
Your description is still fine because they are just going about their business. So many civilian Gilkin are going to die.
So what actually happens is the
Oh, now I
torpedo
feel
comes
bad.
up out of the water and then corrects and goes straight down
Goes back
into
down.
the
Exactly,
underwater.
that's why it's funny.
city.
Yeah.
Pops out for no reason except the shot.
Actually, to be fair, how you would have to do that in the movie probably back then is the missile would come in, you'd see a little bit of it going, but then the city would look like it's just a regular town model as it poofs.
All you have
Wait.
to do though is put like a cellophane
The
in
cell
front of the
over it?
camera so it looks like it's underwater.
I get why the torpedo got out of the water first. It's one of those weird ones that is made for ICBM style, and it shoots out of the sub up, completely exits the water, and then it does that course correction where you see it doing the
Exactly. I really
That's
thought
what
we
I
were
said.
blowing up Innsmouth, which
Yeah,
is why
but-
I thought this was so awesome.
One of our viewers, Don Arnetto, had a great idea. It is shot at Innsmouth. Goes down through a manhole through the ground to hit the underwater city.
Travels straight through the sewer system, passes by a three-eyed
Master
shark.
Chief fires it into the air, and it unerringly strikes the mine, which is connected to the underground city somehow.
Yes.
So I'd just like to point out, ICBMs weren't invented until 1957.
Top
What's-
secret underground
your
alien
point?
base.
Right.
They had them
we
10
just
years ahead of
invented
time.
them.
We
Dr.
also have satellites and all this other stuff that is
Dr.
pinpointing
Dr.
everything
Franklin
for
just
us.
invented it.
Yeah.
Right. This is where they get the idea, and you basically just started the Cold War. You invented the arms race.
What
There you
what
go.
is this Cold War? I have nothing to do with it.
Wow.
But
So,
yes, the missile flies through.
Everything explodes. The undersea city explodes. The surface city explodes. Everything explodes. The water explodes. The submarine pops out and he's just floating on top of the water now. The reef
Oh.
sinks. The entire reef with the prisons just sinks. And then the camera zooms in on the four of you. Pop open the top of the sub. And you all pop out. And your hair's everywhere. And you're all dirty and sooty. There's smoke coming out of the submarine. And you're all panting and look shell-shocked. And you all just look up into the sky simultaneously and watch the flying saucer fly away.
Like beat up bogey. But not a sub.
I have had the startling
Well, Doc, they
revelation.
escaped.
I'm gonna find those damn things.
They lied to me and told me they were gonna show me my parents.
Then the flying saucer stops. And a beam of light shoots down on the dock. And the beam of light retracts and the dock is gone and the flying saucer ejects from orbit.
What?
I knew it. He was one of them the whole time.
The doctor was an alien?
As I'm being pulled up through that.
That
beam of
explains
light
so much.
by the aliens I clearly wanted to stop. Just you. This is all your fault. Pointing to the three of them.
Thank you for
Come back to you.
creating another diversion.
Wow.
We'll come
Well,
back to the dock in a moment. Alex, you hear a beeping inside the submarine. It's like beep, 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 beep. These two are not caring at all. They're sharing a cigar.
Is it gonna explode?
I don't know. You gonna go check?
Well, heck yeah.
It's a console next to a big red phone.
I will answer the big red
What do you say?
hello.
Who the hell is this? What the hell's going on with the submarine? Why are you blowing up experimental missiles? This is General Smith. I demand to know what's going on down there. This is your
Well-
moment.
This is my moment.
This is a superior officer screaming at you.
Alex, let me see that phone.
No,
No,
we
no,
weren't
don't
paying
steal this
attention.
from her.
We
Don't
weren't
steal
paying
her.
attention.
Don't steal her aspiration.
We're smoking a cigar
I
sitting
tell
here on
off
the
senior
outside of the...
officers. She doesn't tell off senior officers. Do you tell off senior officers?
I have a startling revelation. Or are you talking about keeping my country and spying for a secret?
No, I literally
You'll
have
find
tell off
out. Don't
senior
steal.
officers.
Don't steal the phone yet. You'll find out. What do you say?
Hello, this is Koshkin, Alex Koshkin. You have never heard of me, but we have just destroyed a town of fish people and frog people and a giant aquatic caterpillar that was supposed to be no larger than 10 to 12 inches. However, it was about the size of a school bus.
Oh, I know exactly who you are, Alex. And this is when Jim and the Master Chief walk in, and Alex doesn't realize that she's got this on speaker. We know exactly what you've been doing, Alex. Who you're really working for.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes, the people
Alex.
for him.
Who are you talking to? Who's on the goddamn
Who
phone?
you,
How does the submarine have a
who
goddamn
you really
phone?
work for?
Yes.
We just destroyed an underwater city, and you're worried about a phone?
It is important upper position person who has been calling the phone to find out why we have exploited the town.
This is Master Senior Chief Larry Lawrence.
Yeah,
am
do
I
you know who
speaking
you were
to?
working with? Do you know who that person is? Let me tell you, son.
Yeah, this is Alex Caution
They are Alex
from Tin Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yes,
That's not at all
Mississippi.
true. That's not at all true, boy. Now, shut up and listen.
What?
You know what? We just saved America. How about you shut up, go home and have sex with your wife, and we're gonna go into the sunset.
You slam the phone down.
Slam the phone down.
Alex's identity is safely retained.
Alex, where are you from, anyways?
Alex, you have a
Well-
startling revelation. The United States government knows who you really are.
Gasp.
You see, it was a dark and stormy night.
I think
And
we've heard this one before.
yes, my one set of parents died in a mysterious car accident. And then the second set of parents also died in a mysterious accident.
You know what? It doesn't
Yes.
matter. Jim, take us home.
Whatever you say, sir. And
Actually, now that I think about that, I probably
I'll-
shouldn't have told him to use the helm, but okay.
all I got to say is, you're lucky you had two sets of parents. And I reach into the console and
Three
realize
sets
that
of parents.
three. I reach into the console, which has currently been destroyed and on fire, and I pull out a banana, start eating it as I'm fiddling with the wires that have absolutely nothing to do with actually controlling the ship. And that's how I'm controlling the ship.
The camera
Nice.
zooms out and the scene changes to a UFO. It's all shiny chrome metal on the inside and impossible to understand. Blinking stations and a big square robot stealthily walking around. Height of technology with air conditioned ducting arms. And and Dr. Franklin is backed up in a corridor going, "Don't you touch me," to the three Greys. And they say into
Don't-
your mind,
Don't you touch me. Don't come closer.
I've
I've been
studied
taking
pugilism.
pugilist classes at my local YMCA.
and they say into your mind, "We're not here to hurt you. We need your help." And they gesture towards the middle of the saucer, and there's a table with a deceased alien Grey on it. "We're being ravaged by a disease we don't understand. Can you help us, Doc?"
I need a med kit now.
They hand you a super advanced med kit full of scalpels and other experimental tools.
With my weird science, I know exactly what they do. And I stand over the body, and the camera hovers over me, and I make the first incision on the autopsy, and I am now the alien's doctor, apparently.
And the movie rolls to credits while Doc Franklin fulfills his last aspiration of perform an autopsy on an alien being.
Nice.
And your new nickname should be Dr. X.
Dr. X. Not. Oh, jeez.
Just let that hang for a second. Well, dear viewers, You've reached the end of this movie, but have no fear. Starting next week, right here at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, a new movie begins as we'll be playing They Came From Beyond the Grave. Tune in then for psychedelic shenanigans, but we're not quite done tonight.
It's going to be so awesome.
First, we got to do votes and figure out how much total XP you got, so before we run this in our third movie eventually someday, you can level up. So, Alex, how many aspirations did you fulfill?
I'm sorry, Don Arnetto just killed me.
We'll come back
Dr.
to Doc.
X. Dr. X, ET, MD, PhD.
Yep.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
ETMT. I'd watch that show. Like that's like a 70s like ETMD. Like that's amazing.
I feel like somebody said, "Hey, how about if we had a kid actually become a doctor?" And like, no. What if the doctor
Became a kid.
operated on aliens?
You're greenlit for 4 seasons.
One
Exactly.
studio exec is smoking a joint, and the other one's snorting crack, and they're like, "Hell yeah!" And this happens.
Oh.
All right,
jeez.
Doc. How many aspirations did you fulfill?
2 definitively. Doing the roll on the gun, does that count as inspect alien technology?
Yes.
Then 3. 2 short, 1 long.
Okay. So then you also get +1 for everyone doing an aspiration in one scene, and +1 for using half the rewrite pool, and +3 for the session.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait.
11,
Sorry.
12.
All of your aspirations +5.
Altogether, that's 5.
5 plus your aspirations.
Is the long worth 2 XP or just the 1 still?
2.
2. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 XP tonight.
Alex, how many did you fulfill?
I fulfilled all 3. The 2 shorts and 1 long.
So you get 10. Or no, that means you get 9 too. I can math. You also get 9. What about you, Jim?
I fulfilled all 3.
9 for you. And Master Chief,
So
you get all yours?
I told off a superior officer,
You
torpedoed
rammed
a
a-
giant aquatic monster,
Mm-hmm.
saw a mission through with everyone surviving, and drive a submarine into a giant sea creature.
So you get 10. Because you had that extra one.
How many do I get not aspirations?
5.
5. Okay.
So,
All
so
right.
your total will be 10 for the night.
Vote time. Doc, who is your favorite tonight? These are worth 1 point tonight because it's the end of a movie.
Whew. You know, I think I want to give it to Master Chief for stepping in and being our I'm sorry. No, Sarah.
Did you see?
Jim,
No,
who and why?
giving it to Master Chief for
Okay.
being our captain for the night and getting us all through alive.
That
Jim, who and why?
you're fired, Sarah.
Sarah
I
just
didn't do
broke us.
anything. I didn't. What did I do? Wait, no.
I'm gonna give it to
Sarah-
our pugilist expert.
All right.
Jack Middle said an all-new hit series of Gray Matter Anatomy.
Yep. And that is the best.
Wow.
All right, Master
Wasn't
Chief.
me this time.
Yeah, that wasn't Sarah. That was Jack Middle.
No, I'm looking at my question is E.T. can phone home, but can he phone
Oh.
emergency services?
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot I said that.
Master Chief.
Gonna give it to Jim for nearly dying.
Oh yeah. You took a beating
And-
this session.
You really did. And Alex.
Yeah.
I tried real hard to kill somebody. I almost managed.
I almost let you. My rolls for once decided against
Yes. Yes. It's gonna let you have such an epic death scene.
you. It was
Alex,
going
who
so
and why?
great.
Oh man, can I give it to our viewers for the fantastic comments?
You
Oh
can,
man.
and I'll take the experience point.
Oh, hardy har. Um, I'm actually gonna go with Dr. Franklin because he went from just out of nowhere wanting to kill the Greys to all of a sudden give me my scalpel. Like what?
They need to
Well,
die, but
that will
first
be-
I need to save the race.
That will be explored more in the third movie.
Ooh.
All right, everybody who got a vote gets another +1 XP loaded with the XPs at the end of the movie.
Wow. I have so much experience right now, it kind of hurts.
Yep.
Well, it appears the fire is burning low and we need to gather more wood to keep the night from closing in on us, scare fans. We'll catch up with our soon-to-be overly dramatized but dressed to the nines destroyers of devil worshippers and vampires next week. Slayers and groovy groupies, tell us what you're up to after this.
At Space Lord PJ's, I might go play some more Mario Odyssey. I might finish watching The Addams Family, or I might just go to bed. I'm not sure yet.
Or you could go to the shared movie thing and watch the Hammer Dracula movie and do your homework for next week.
Why would I do that?
Mhm.
Or
The
no,
Addams
apparently I need to
Family.
go. Right, I need to go watch It Rained in Frogtown or whatever it was.
Yes, that's also
Yes.
acceptable.
Hell comes
Same
to
theory.
Frogtown.
Hell comes to Frogtown.
I'm gonna have to watch that just to find out what the heck you're talking about.
Prepare yourself.
It
And
is
then
All right,
talk
Alex.
to
next
Danny
level.
about our B movies.
Right. So compared to They Live, like, is
You-
it
you
better?
can't.
Is it worse? You
You
can't.
can't
It's
you can't
just-
compare them. Totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's John Carpenter is John Carpenter. That's just the whole.
Right.
That's just is what it is.
Plus, the themes aren't similar, really.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like movie wise. Like, I mean, you can.
Can't
You
really.
can't compare them.
Hmm.
You'll see. Alex, what about you?
What am I doing? What is life? Who am I?
Who
No,
is life?
Oh, that's a good question. So I will be playing Animal Crossing and playing for fun D&D on Sunday evening, which isn't streamed because it's just friends. And I am looking forward for Monday. What are we doing on Monday? Crap.
Mage Monday.
Mage. Yes,
And
it's
60s and 70s awesomeness on Wednesday.
particularly twisted, and I love it, every second of it. So catch that on our YouTube, because I went all like drama queen and it was magnificent. And Wednesday, so excited for Came From Beyond the Grave. Yes. The end.
I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and you can find me here at Vorpal Tales every day that we stream, which is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And yes, tomorrow is Avernus, I believe. Friday is our new re-debuting Mutants and Masterminds game run by me, and Monday is Mage. So tune in, check out, and see the wide array of games we play here at Vorpal Tales.
And I'm at Sort of Sullied. You can find me there or trying to steal away a switch from a certain person in our group. Also be doing the D&D on Sunday with the group and doing homework.
Approved.
Watching movies. At least I'm going to say that in front of the DM, right? Right? Yeah.
Oh, that sounds pretty far out, man. I myself am in all our games on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Come check them all out. And remember, follow us here on Onyx Path and then our channel, Vorpal Tales. Go to YouTube for both to see past episodes. Like and subscribe. Leave comments. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. But for now, we must leave you because this panel van is not going to cover itself in pastel peace symbols. So we'll see you next Wednesday. And it'll be awesome and groovy. Bye for now.